Most people think a sore throat is just a small inconvenience, something you simply wait out. But if you've ever woken up with that sharp burning feeling when you swallow, you know it's much more than that. Your throat feels dry, irritated, and every sip of water or bite of food reminds you that something isn't right. Talking becomes uncomfortable, sleep gets disrupted, and even enjoying a normal meal can suddenly feel like a challenge. For many people, the first instinct is to reach for medication. But what if the fastest relief might already be sitting in your kitchen? A sore throat can appear suddenly. Maybe it starts with a mild scratchy feeling in the evening, and by the next morning it feels swollen and painful. Sometimes it's caused by a cold, dry air, overuse of your voice, allergies, or a mild infection. The good news is that many of these situations can be managed naturally, and in many cases the right home remedy can calm the irritation surprisingly quickly. For generations, simple home treatments have been used to soothe the throat, reduce inflammation, and help the body recover faster. Warm liquids, natural antibacterial ingredients, and soothing foods can work together to coat the throat and ease that painful sensation when you swallow. And the best part is that these remedies are simple, inexpensive, and easy to prepare within minutes. In this video, you'll discover several powerful home remedies that can provide fast relief when your throat feels sore and irritated. Some of these methods work by reducing inflammation, others help kill harmful bacteria, and a few simply create a soothing protective layer that helps your throat heal naturally. We'll also talk about a few common mistakes people make when trying to treat a sore throat at home, mistakes that can actually make the irritation worse. So before you rush to the pharmacy the next time your throat starts hurting, stay with me. The simple solution you need might already be in your kitchen tonight. When your throat becomes sore, it's usually your body's way of signaling that the delicate tissues in the back of your throat are irritated or inflamed. This irritation can be caused by viruses like the common cold, dry air, allergies, or even something as simple as breathing through your mouth while you sleep. The lining of your throat is made of very sensitive tissue, and when it becomes inflamed, even small movements like swallowing or speaking can trigger pain. Think of the throat lining almost like the skin on your lips. When your lips become dry or cracked, they feel tender and sensitive. Your throat works in a similar way. When the protective layer becomes dry, irritated, or infected, the nerves in that area become more sensitive, which is why swallowing suddenly feels uncomfortable. Your body immediately tries to protect and repair this area. The immune system sends extra blood flow and immune cells to fight off any viruses or bacteria. That's a good thing, but it also causes swelling and redness, which is why your throat can feel tight or painful. At the same time, your body produces mucus to trap and remove irritants. This is why many people with a sore throat also notice coughing or throat clearing. Now here's where natural remedies become very helpful. Many traditional home ingredients actually work with your body's natural healing process. Warm liquids increase blood circulation to the throat and help keep tissues hydrated. Ingredients like honey create a soothing coating that protects irritated tissue, while certain herbs and spices contain natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory compounds. For example, honey has been studied for its ability to reduce throat irritation and even calm coughing. Saltwater, another simple remedy, works by drawing excess fluid out of swollen tissues, which can help reduce inflammation and discomfort. Warm steam from liquids can also help loosen mucus and keep the throat moist, making swallowing easier. In other words, the goal of these home remedies is not just to mask the pain, they actually help support the body's natural healing process by reducing inflammation, calming irritation, and protecting the sensitive tissues in your throat. Once you understand how these simple ingredients work, the next step becomes much easier. And that's exactly what we'll cover next, the specific remedies you can prepare at home to start feeling relief as quickly as possible. When your throat feels sore and irritated, the goal is simple. Calm the inflammation, keep the tissue hydrated, and create a protective layer so the throat can heal. Fortunately, several powerful remedies can do exactly that, and most of them take only a few minutes to prepare. One of the most effective remedies is a warm honey and lemon drink. Start by heating a cup of water until it's warm, but not boiling. Add 1 tablespoon of natural honey and the juice of half a lemon. Stir it well and sip it slowly. Honey works like a soothing coating for your throat, almost like a natural protective blanket. It reduces irritation and can calm coughing, while lemon helps cut through mucus and provides vitamin C to support your immune system. The warmth of the drink also increases blood flow to the throat, helping the healing process begin faster. Many people notice relief within minutes simply because the throat becomes moisturized again. Another classic remedy is a simple saltwater gargle. It may sound basic, but it's surprisingly powerful. Dissolve about half a teaspoon of salt in a glass of warm water. Take a small sip, tilt your head back, and gently gargle for about 15 to 20 seconds before spitting it out. Saltwater works through a process called osmosis. It helps draw excess fluid out of the swollen tissues in your throat, which can reduce inflammation and make swallowing less painful. It also helps wash away bacteria and mucus that may be contributing to irritation. Doing this 2 or 3 times a day can significantly improve throat comfort. A third remedy many people overlook is warm herbal tea, especially ginger tea. Ginger contains natural anti-inflammatory compounds that can help calm irritated tissues. To prepare it, slice a small piece of fresh ginger and add it to hot water. Let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. If you want to make it even more soothing, add a teaspoon of honey. The combination of warmth, hydration, and anti-inflammatory compounds can bring noticeable relief. Steam inhalation can also help your throat recover faster. When you breathe in warm steam, it moisturizes the airways and keeps the throat from drying out further. One easy method is to pour hot water into a bowl, lean over it carefully, and breathe in the steam for a few minutes. Some people like to place a towel over their head to trap the steam. This simple practice can help loosen mucus and soothe the entire throat area. Hydration is another important part of the solution. When your body is dehydrated, your throat tissues dry out and become even more irritated. Drinking warm fluids throughout the day keeps the lining of the throat moist and allows the body to flush out irritants. Warm broths, herbal teas, or simple warm water can all help. Food choices can also make a difference. Soft, soothing foods like warm soups, oatmeal, or yogurt are much easier to swallow than dry or crunchy foods. Think of these foods as giving your throat a break while it heals. On the other hand, spicy or very acidic foods can sometimes make irritation worse, so it's best to avoid them until your throat starts feeling better. There's also a simple nighttime trick that many people find helpful. Before going to bed, drink a small cup of warm water mixed with honey. This can keep the throat coated during the night and reduce the dry, scratchy feeling that often appears in the morning. When you combine these remedies, soothing drinks, saltwater gargles, steam, and proper hydration, you're essentially creating the perfect environment for your throat to heal. The irritation decreases, the tissues stay moisturized, and your body can do what it does best, repair itself naturally. But there's something important many people don't realize. Even when they try these remedies, certain everyday habits can quietly make a sore throat worse or slow down the healing process. Even when people try natural remedies, a few common habits can quietly make a sore throat last longer or feel worse. Many people don't realize they're doing these things, but once you understand them, they're very easy to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes is not drinking enough fluids. When your throat is sore, the tissues are already irritated and slightly swollen. If your body becomes dehydrated, those tissues dry out even more, which increases that scratchy, burning sensation when you swallow. Some people actually drink less because swallowing feels uncomfortable, but this can slow the healing process. Small, frequent sips of warm liquids throughout the day are much better than forcing yourself to drink a large amount all at once. Another common mistake is constantly clearing your throat. It might feel like you're removing irritation, but in reality, repeated throat clearing creates more friction on the already sensitive lining of your throat. Over time, this can make the soreness worse and prolong the irritation. Instead, try taking a sip of warm water or tea whenever you feel the urge to clear your throat. Many people also make the mistake of consuming foods or drinks that irritate the throat even more. Very spicy foods, highly acidic drinks, or extremely hot beverages can aggravate the sensitive tissues. Even something as simple as very crunchy snacks can scrape the throat lining and increase discomfort. During recovery, softer foods and warm liquids are much gentler on the throat. Dry indoor air is another hidden problem. During colder months or in air-conditioned environments, the air can become very dry. This dryness pulls moisture from your throat and can make irritation worse, especially overnight while you're sleeping. Using a humidifier or simply placing a bowl of water near a heat source can help add moisture back into the air and keep your throat from drying out. Another mistake people make is overusing their voice. Talking loudly, shouting, or speaking for long periods forces the muscles and tissues of the throat to work harder when they should be resting. Think of it like a muscle strain. If you keep using it without rest, it takes longer to recover. Giving your voice a little break for a day or two can help your throat heal faster. Finally, it's important to remember that not every sore throat is the same. If a sore throat lasts more than several days, becomes very severe, or is accompanied by high fever or difficulty swallowing, it's important to seek medical advice. Natural remedies are helpful for mild irritation, but persistent symptoms should always be checked by a healthcare professional. Avoiding these simple mistakes can make a big difference. When you combine smart habits with the right home remedies, your throat often recovers much faster. By now, you've seen that a sore throat doesn't always require complicated treatments. In many cases, the most effective relief can come from simple remedies that support your body's natural healing process. When your throat becomes irritated, the key is to reduce inflammation, keep the tissues hydrated, and protect the sensitive lining so it can recover. We talked about several easy remedies that can make a real difference. Warm drinks with honey and lemon can coat and soothe the throat while supporting your immune system. Saltwater gargles help reduce swelling and wash away irritants. Herbal teas like ginger tea can calm inflammation, while steam inhalation helps moisturize the throat and loosen mucus. Staying well hydrated and choosing soft, soothing foods can also give your throat the comfort it needs to heal faster. Just as important, we discussed a few common habits that can slow down recovery. Not drinking enough fluids, constantly clearing your throat, eating irritating foods, breathing dry air, or overusing your voice can all make the problem worse. By avoiding these simple mistakes and focusing on gentle care, you create the best environment for your throat to recover naturally. Now here's a simple challenge for you. The next time you feel that first scratchy sign of a sore throat, try one of these remedies right away. Make a warm honey and lemon drink, gargle with salt water, and stay hydrated for the rest of the day. Pay attention to how your throat feels over the next several hours. Many people are surprised at how quickly simple steps like these can bring relief, and I'd love to hear from you. Which remedy has worked best for you when you had a sore throat? Share your experience in the comments below so others can learn from it too. If you found this video helpful, take a second to like it, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe to the channel for more simple, science-based health tips that help you feel better naturally. And don't forget to save this video so you can come back to it the next time your throat needs quick relief.